G'day, Brett Voyage, and welcome to this one. Thanks for hitting on that title and thumbnail, really appreciate it. This one is about the one constant in Cambodia, and also in life really, and anywhere you are. This probably displays it the most. But let's have a look at that one constant that's going to follow you everywhere. Let's go. Sustai, saksabay. As you've probably already guessed, that constant is change. Everything's going to change, like you saw back there at that school. 3 years ago, a thriving school, now an empty building. So, things will change. I guess it's how you deal with those changes that will decide the quality of your life. Now, whether you want change or not, it's going to happen anyway. It tends to automatically appear. Even when you think everything is on that straight, narrow path, everything's fine, something's going to come along and cause a T intersection or an emergency merge, or something's going to happen that's going to mean, uh-oh, this is going to change. Now, change can go in two ways predominantly. It can go for the better or for the worse. Often it'll go for the worse. That change may be uncomfortable at first, but eventually that can lead on to something better. Like the worst change can be like a divorce, a death, things like that. But it can lead on to something else better. Maybe that's why the vow goes, for better or for worse. Yeah, right. New market opening up here in Siem Reap, green market. Stores available, looks nice. That's nice in there. There's always development happening here. Every time you come here there'll be something different usually. Where it was vacant land before, bang, there's a motel or there's a market. Amazing. As you can see now, it's changed a fair bit in just 3 years. That was 2023. And look at it now. It's a whole food and entertainment complex in there now, just 3 years later. And still more construction going on. It is constant. The change is constant. Now, a change for the better can be changing locations, such as coming here to Cambodia or anywhere else in the world. That will lead to a change for the better. But you will have to remember too, things will change here as well. Just because you move somewhere doesn't mean there won't be any change. It happens automatically everywhere. You can see examples here just in 3 years of how much it's changed. It'll change again in another 3 years, in another 24 hours. You just don't know. Change will happen rapidly when something happens that forces it to change nearly immediately or very, very quickly. We've seen a big example of that living here in Cambodia. Something that happened caused a change rapidly, and it's taken an effect and lasted and continues to this day. That was the effect of last year, the border conflict has resulted in both 7-Eleven, Cafe Amazon and a theatre chain here to actually just walk out of business, to close down. It was like that pebble in the pond and the ripples reach out to the shore, and the result is the change. 7-Elevens and Cafe Amazon closing down here, which was unthought of before. So change can happen pretty rapidly really to something that's big, like a business chain. And 3 years later, look at those things grow. I told you they were small to start with. They were tiny. Look at them go now. Just over there, they're huge now. I think too, because of change, it's important to do what you want to do now. Don't put things off or live for later or delay everything. Live it now. If you want to do something, do it now. Because tomorrow isn't promised. The next hour is not even promised, so do it now. Now, way back when I was 19, I seem to remember I went and saw Bruce Springsteen when he was 35 years old. And when I was 19, I thought, wow, look at that old bloke performing like that, running around the stage with a guitar. This is incredible, he's 35. He's now in his 70s and still doing that, which is, hats off to you, Bruce. That was almost a religious moment, seeing Bruce Springsteen do a 3-hour show at the Melbourne Showgrounds in about 1984. It's incredible. But I digress. The moral of that story is that things change. My perception of old was 35 to 40. Now it's heading towards 80 because I'm 60, but 60 is now different to what it was when I was 19. So everything's constantly changing and evolving and moving and being at its peak and then coming back down and then going back to its peak. So yeah, I've been really surprised that now, when I was 19, retirement was like, oh, sit in a rocking chair and that's it. I'm actually more productive now than I was in my 40s. And I'm sure my bosses from that time would agree. So yeah, I'm achieving more and working more and getting more done that I want to do going into 60 and beyond than I did in my so-called productive years of 30 to 50. So yeah, that's the constant. It changes. It all changes. So you'll find too that once you retire somewhere, whether it's here in Cambodia or anywhere in the world, your retirement will change. Everything will change as you go along, each day, each year, and wherever you go, and your needs will change as well. You don't need the same things you needed when you were 20 when you're going into 60. Looks like this. Hey, did you stay to the end? Thanks heaps for that. I really appreciate it. If you could just hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, that'd be great. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.